Hello, Fresh Orangina, Carrie here, and I wanted to do a video response for GastricRose, Rosemary. She asked me to do it on this topic, and I thought, yeah, you know what, I think I will. And I did want to talk about clothes that I just recently picked up on this past trip when I've been down in the States. And she was talking in her video about sizes and how sometimes we don't try on stuff because we think, oh, I'm not that size, or that'll never fit me, or we pick something up and it doesn't look, we don't perceive it as something that would look good on us, so we don't even bother trying it on. When I first gained the bulk of my weight, which was in my early to mid-20s, I put it on very, very quickly, and when I basically woke up one day and realized, holy cow, what happened? Because I put on like 70 pounds in 9 months after going off of medication, and I was in denial about my size. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to have to go to like a fat lady store. So I basically lived in leggings and t-shirts for 2 years maybe. And let me give you an idea of how truly unattractive this was. This is me right here. Hopefully you can see that. Let me get behind the camera and make sure that you can. Okay, here we go. This is me right here, wearing a man's t-shirt and leggings. And that basically, that kind of thing was my uniform. I had like 2 different pairs of leggings, a long like cotton skirt like that, everything all stretchy, and a few of those t-shirts, and I wore them until they were completely destroyed. And I looked like crap. I really did. I looked like crap. I wasn't enough into my appearance that I didn't care to project that I felt good about myself, and I didn't make the leap and go shopping and try on stuff that, you know, was new for me. I have a few other pictures here that I wanted to show you. These are sort of like along the way. This one's kind of funny. This was from when I was used to go hiking in Arizona. Yeah. Not so much of an attractive look, but at least I was wearing clothes that fit me and jeans. This was from a trip to Italy, and although I'm not really taking any risks here, I did start, as I became more comfortable with myself, I did start incorporating more color, and the sort of my flair and my desire for that kind of thing is also evident in this picture right here. Let me show you this one right here. This was that's from about 6-7 years ago, I guess. And you know, I have a bit of a flamboyant personality, and I like to express that through my clothes. So what I found when I actually started shopping in stores that I liked, like Torrid and Lane Bryant in the States, and I found that they had some interesting stuff there. I had to try on everything in the store, because I had no idea what would look good on my body and what wouldn't. And so I would go into a store and spend a good 2 hours trying on everything that looked possibly appealing. And sometimes that's what you have to do, especially if your body shape is new to you and you don't really know what looks good on it yet. Now, as you know, I got more comfortable with that, I actually started, you know, getting more of a sense of my own fashion and what it had become, and buying stuff that I actually really, really liked. I want to interject a little note on this, though. There were some styles at Lane Bryant that, because it wasn't as stretchy, the size I would have to get into would be like a 26 instead of like a 20 or a 22. And I refuse to buy those clothes. I know, even if they look good on me. There was like maybe only a couple of instances where I bought like pants that that the size was a bigger size than what I thought I was, and I was very hesitant to buy those because I got freaked out by the numbers. I was like, I'm not at 26, I'm not buying that. You know, and so almost like in protest. No! So, you know, and now, I mean, okay, so as I was losing weight in this past year, I found it was sort of the same thing. I would walk into a store, and actually there were a lot of stores that I didn't know carried sizes that were bigger. Like Lucky, I'd always loved their jeans, but I was so intimidated by even like trying on because I didn't want to hear, oh yeah, we don't carry anything in your size. The video that Rocky made, I think, is quite salient about this point, in that how much the service personnel in the store can really influence your experience and how you feel about yourself. I had a friend who walked into a Lululemon store once, and one of the salespeople went up to her and said, "Oh, we don't have anything for you." And she's like refused to walk into that store since then, and I don't blame her. Because, I mean, first of all, how embarrassing. How rude. I mean, if you're shopping, you're not necessarily shopping for yourself. And the fact is, okay, even if they don't have your size, what's wrong with going into the store and seeing what they have? You know, I did that a lot. Not in all stores. And let me tell you, the mall has become a much bigger place now that I can go into every store. It's actually much harder to shop now because there's so many things that you want to try on. Because you know, I started out being bigger and having to try on, you know, everything to find a few items that really suited me and looked good on me. And I sort of approach things in the same way now. So I usually try on like a lot of different stuff.